Hi guys, guess where we are right now?
We are on the Amalfi Coast.
We are here for a trip on the road on one of the most beautiful and stunning places in the whole Italy.
The first day we took the bus and we went to Ravello, which took around 15-20 minutes, although it's only 5 kilometers away from Amalfi. We are at Ravello, city of music, which is placed on the hills just on top of Amalfi. This is like such a beautiful place that back in the days was a source of inspiration for people like Wagner or Virginia Woolf.
We are at Villa Ruffolo, which is the diamond of Ravello. It's an amazing villa overlooking the Amalfi Coast. Over the centuries, it gets a mix of a very different style, from Arab, Sicilian, Normans, and it has an amazing garden overlooking the Amalfi Coast.
From Ravello, we decided to do the walk down to Minori.
So we are walking down from Ravello to Minori. It should be like a 45 minutes walk all downhill. The views are breathtaking.
We just came down from Ravello to Minori. It was quite a walk, but you know, very enjoyable, a lot of steps. We just like chill for a bit and then we'll take the ferry boat back to Amalfi. And after only 10 minutes by ferry boat from Minori, we're back in Amalfi.
Today Amalfi looks like an amazing villa on the sea, but in the past was one of the maritime powers during the Middle Ages. Its peak was around the year 1000. And since then it started declining because it was caught in the political games between the Normans, the Pope and the Holy Empire. In the year 1343 it was essentially destroyed by a terrible earthquake and a tsunami, and since then it became like a secondary city. The Amalfitans developed a code of navigation that was used for many centuries in the Mediterranean.
Amalfi has been over centuries a very important touristic destination. For example, in the 20s has been one of the main destinations for the British aristocrats. We're back on the ferry boat and we're leaving Amalfi to go to Positano, which is the gem of the Costiera. Second day we took the ferry boat, the very first one early in the morning, and we went to Positano. We spent the morning walking around like the typical narrow streets, and then we just took the ferry back to Amalfi and then we relaxed for the rest of the day.
Allegedly, Positano names derives from Poseidon, the god of the sea, that witnessed the fact that Positano was inhabited since the ancient Greeks. next destination is Sorrento, so we're going from the Amalfi Coast to the Gulf of Naples.
So the third day we went to Sorrento, so we went from the Amalfi Coast to the Sorrento coast. Sorrento is slightly different compared to Amalfi. It's a bigger city, it's a bigger town, still absolutely stunning.
The Sorrento coast is different from the Amalfi, not only from the landscape, it doesn't have the mountains going straight to the sea, but also for the kind of tourism. While the Amalfi coast is much more geared to international tourists, the Sorrento coast is more mixed and has a higher component of Italian tourists.
And then we spent the last 3 days in Vico Equense.
While it doesn't have the beauty of the other towns, I really like Vico Equense. It's less fashionable, but it's like more genuine, and the tourist is like very geared to local tourism. Vico Equense is also very famous for the church, which is overlooking the Gulf of Naples. The Amalfi Coast is very famous for weddings, not only for the locals, but also for people from all around the world. We dress up like a local to see and witness like a local wedding is run here. The Amalfi Coast is probably one of the top 5 tourist destinations in Italy. They are geared to an international tourism, almost everyone speaks very good English. With time and with a little bit of planning, it's possible to visit this area using the local transportation and keeping the costs down.